Hi, welcome on Hackages. My name is Davey. I'm going to be your instructor during this reactive programming course. Let me preface this. When you say reactive programming, when someone hears reactive programming, in the past, a lot of people had Angular in the mind. Reactive programming is not about Angular. No, it's a concept. It's a way of writing code so that things actually react, component or element in your application react based on event happening in your application. There is a click on the button, there are change event that is being raised, or there's basically data coming from a server. Those are all activities coming from outside your application or your component and then affecting them. But then it depends on them if they react to these things. See, I just say react to something. That's when we start thinking in terms of reactive programming. React developers are already this idea of like reactive programming without actually using it on day to day. It is there, it's baked in, but they don't see it. In Angular, you have RxJS that is being used extensively since Angular 2 has been launched. But there are things like Signal that launched a few years ago that allow you to build reactive application and that have been adopted by basically the entire industry at this stage. But the fundamental there is this idea of like RxJS, which was one of the initial library that really took that concept and bring that in the JavaScript ecosystem. Here is our belief. If you can rewrite RxJS, if you can understand the underlying mechanism of RxJS, you will understand reactive programming at the core. And that's what we do in this course. We take the library, we build a simple app with it. We show you how that app works. And then we remove the main dependency, meaning RxJS. And we try to make sure that the app is still working without that dependency, meaning we rebuild all the operators, all the data producer from scratch. It's not trivial, but I can guarantee you after probably the second chapter, you will see it is actually trivial. It's the same idea each time. And as you do it, you become confident with this idea of reactive programming and you can apply that everywhere. Backend, frontend, JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, and everywhere else. Because at the end of the day, it's just design patterns that we implementing and then make sure that they work in our ecosystem. I'm gonna guide you step by step. I show you how things work. And guess what? Once again, my guarantee there is, well, once you're done with this course, you will walk away and think, oh wow, reactive programming is the thing I want to use in my app, because you start seeing it everywhere. So that's it. I will see you in the course. And if you have any issue, 007@hackages.com and you will get any, do you get an answer? Yeah, you will definitely get an answer. And sometimes that answer arrives at 4 a.m. So if you're there coding at 4, you probably get it. But any time of the day, you get us. Thank you. And I'll see you in the course. My name is Davey. You take care. Cheers.